Guide dog handler rights. What do police need to know? Ashley Nemeth.
My husband and I took our kids to a restaurant in Saskatchewan, and unfortunately, because I'm totally blind and utilize a guide dog, we were denied access to that restaurant. Even though I explained the law and I explained that he was helping me and that he was necessary, we still had to turn around and leave with our 3 children as if we had done something wrong.
Tony Janolino.
I tried to surprise my mom on her 60th birthday celebration at a restaurant. The manager insisted I leave my guide dog outside because of health and safety concerns. I, along with the other customers, tried to educate him on the law, but he insisted anyways, which resulted in my mom and her friends having to celebrate somewhere else.
Beth Deer.
Whenever we order a taxi, I always hide with my guide dog while my partner gets in the car, because if I'm by myself and with a guide dog, there's no way that anyone's going to let me in.
Peter Field.
I've had guide dogs since 1978, so certainly back in the late 70s there was quite a bit of discrimination going on, but it surprises me that it continues today. Recently I lived in Vancouver and I had some situations where I was refused 3 times in 4 days by Uber, just swore me off Uber completely, as well as when I was looking for a place to live in a mobile home park outside of Vancouver. I got a lot of pushback from a particular park owner who was not very interested in having my dog there. So I believe it's important for the police to be actively involved in these situations.
Victoria Nolan, CNIB Guide Dogs.
Unfortunately for Canadians who are blind or partially sighted and travel with a guide dog, access issues continue to be a huge barrier. It is important for police and RCMP to know that all services and facilities, including those that are privately owned, do not have the right to deny access to someone because they are accompanied by a guide dog. In all provinces and territories, human rights legislation prohibits discriminating against someone because they have a disability, and this includes being accompanied by a guide dog. There are 5 provinces that have additional legislation protecting the rights of guide dog handlers. If you work in British Columbia, Alberta, Ontario, Nova Scotia, or Newfoundland, police and RCMP have the authority to investigate complaints of access denial under either the Blind Persons Rights Act or the Service Dog Act. These acts state that anyone who is in violation of the act is guilty of an offense and, under summary conviction, may be liable of a fine of up to $5,000. For more information on this legislation, please visit guidedogchampions.ca. Although only these 5 provinces have this additional legislation, it is still against the law in all provinces and territories to deny access to someone because they are accompanied by a guide dog. September is Guide Dog Access Awareness Month at CNIB, and we ask that you share this message widely with your staff and help protect the rights of vulnerable citizens.
A graphic of a black lab with the words, "Guide dogs belong everywhere. It's the law." Brought to you by CNIB.